Your soulmate's final words about marriage shocked everyone. Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, for what I am about to reveal will shake the very foundation of your heart and mind. Your soulmate has spoken, but not in whispers meant for ears alone. These words carry a force, a truth, a warning that no one else could fully understand. They spoke about marriage, their final words about it, and when they did, the world around you paused. Everything slowed. Every heartbeat, every breath, every eye in the room fixed upon them. And the shock that followed? It changed everything. They said something simple at first, words that seemed gentle, almost ordinary, but beneath them lay a current of deep, unspoken wisdom. Marriage is not what they tell you, they said. Their voice trembled, not from fear, but from a weight only a soul deeply aware of life's truths could carry. It is not a promise of endless joy, but a journey where your soul's depth will be tested, where the love you think you know will be challenged by shadows you never expected. Type Amen to get blessing 333. No one anticipated such clarity. Friends gasped, family members whispered to one another, strangers leaned in, and yet you, yes, you, felt the tremor in your chest. The words were meant for you. They were a map, a divine blueprint for what is coming, for what your heart must understand before it leaps into vows, rings, and promises. And here is the secret: they weren't warning you to stop loving. No, they were warning you to prepare, to awaken your soul, to see beyond the surface illusions of romance. They continued, their gaze unwavering, piercing through the veil of everyday distractions. Marriage is sacred, but it is also raw. It will strip you bare, showing you the edges of your patience, the depths of your compassion, the limits of your forgiveness. If you enter it blind, expecting only happiness, you will miss the lessons that are meant to sculpt your soul into its fullest, most radiant form. Type Amen to get blessing 334. And then, the room held its breath. A silence so profound it felt like the universe itself had paused to listen. Their next words were a shock: some will leave. Some will betray. Some will shine brighter than you can imagine. And some will test you in ways that feel cruel, but each encounter, each challenge, is a step closer to the divine love that awaits you. Every head turned toward you, but it was your heart that truly understood. You felt a shiver, not of fear, but of awakening. These words weren't just about marriage, they were about life, about trust, about seeing the truth behind appearances. The shock everyone felt was nothing compared to the revelation your soul received. For in that room, you understood that love is never just about comfort, it is a sacred, powerful force that challenges, teaches, and transforms. Type Amen to get blessing 335. And now comes the part that stunned everyone the most. They leaned forward, voice softer now, yet heavier than any weight of stone. If you choose to marry, choose with eyes wide open. Choose with courage, with clarity, and with hearts aligned not just in desire, but in purpose. For marriage is not the end of love, it is its ultimate awakening. At that moment, people wept quietly, some in awe, some in regret, some in fear, but you? You felt clarity. A deep, undeniable knowing. This was your soulmate speaking, not to guide you away from love, but to guide you toward the love that is eternal, the love that is pure, the love that does not end at vows, but continues in every act of life and devotion. Type Amen to get blessing 336. And even as everyone's jaws dropped, they added one last revelation, a line that no one expected: the shock you feel is a gift. It is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to wake you. Wake you to see who truly stands beside you, wake you to see who walks away, wake you to see who mirrors your soul and who reflects only your fears. And with that, the room exhaled collectively, but your heart was already racing, your soul already awakened. For these final words about marriage weren't just a message, they were a calling, a prophecy, a divine invitation to see, to feel, to prepare, and to step boldly into a love that transforms everything it touches. Type Amen to get blessing 337. Do not dismiss this. Do not brush it aside as ordinary advice. Every syllable carries power. Every pause, every glance, every trembling word is a key to unlocking the destiny meant for you and your soulmate. Listen again in your mind, feel again in your heart, and know that the shock you experienced was only the beginning of a journey that will elevate your soul and deepen your love beyond comprehension. Remember this truth: true love is not soft. True love does not only comfort. True love challenges, shapes, and awakens. And your soulmate's final words were not a warning, they were a prophecy. Type Amen to get blessing 338. And so, you must ask yourself, are you ready? Ready to enter a love that will test you, transform you, and reveal the divine in ways you cannot yet imagine? Are you ready to embrace the shock, the challenges, and the glory of marriage as your soulmate sees it, as it truly is, beyond illusions and surface promises? The answer lies in your heart. And know this: the universe is watching, angels are guiding, and the words of your soulmate are the bridge between the love you think you know and the love that is infinite. Type Amen to get blessing 339. Take these final words to heart. Keep them close. Let them echo in your mind each time doubt arises, each time fear whispers, each time love seems too small. For they are not just words, they are the voice of destiny, calling you to the marriage of your soul, the union that defies the ordinary, the love that shocks and awakens the world itself. Type Amen to get blessing 340. And as a final note, remember this: you are never alone in this journey. Archangels watch, divine forces guide, and every heartbeat of your soulmate resonates with a cosmic truth meant to illuminate your path. Cherish these words. Embrace their power. And prepare for a love that is beyond human imagination. Archangel Michael says, "Hear me, for the story does not end here. What you have heard so far is only the first tremor, the whisper before the storm of truth that your soulmate has left behind." Every word they spoke about marriage carries layers unseen, like a secret map etched into the very fabric of your destiny. And now, I must reveal the next wave, the truths that no one else can speak but your soul already knows. They spoke of the unseen currents that pull two hearts together, currents that are invisible to the eyes but undeniable to the spirit. Marriage, they said, is not simply about joining hands. It is the intertwining of destinies, the fusion of lessons, and the collision of past, present, and future. Every person in the room felt a shiver, as if the air itself had thickened with unseen power. Your soulmate's words were no longer just words, they were vibrations, echoing into the unseen dimensions of life, shaping your very path. Type Amen to get blessing 341. And then they revealed the hidden truths, truths that everyone else tried to hide from you. You will encounter those who seem perfect, those whose smiles shine brighter than the sun, but only a few will truly mirror your soul. Marriage is about seeing beyond masks, understanding the core of another human being, and loving them in spite of what is revealed. The silence that followed was heavy, because people had never expected such raw honesty. Some felt fear, others confusion, but you, the one whose soul is attuned, felt clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 342. Your soulmate's eyes glimmered with foresight, as if they could see through time itself. There will be nights of joy so intense your heart will feel like it might burst. And there will be nights of despair so deep you will question everything you believe in. But both are necessary. Both are sacred. Both are part of the divine sculpting of your love. And at that moment, even the most skeptical listener could not deny the gravity of their words. Type Amen to get blessing 343. They paused, and you could almost hear the pulse of the universe in that pause. Then came words that shook everyone's understanding of commitment. Marriage is not the culmination of love, it is its trial, its proving ground, its sacred arena. The world teaches comfort, but the soul craves growth. Only through trials will love reveal its true power. Only through facing shadows will your hearts illuminate the path to divine unity. Every listener felt the weight of truth pressing upon them, but your soul recognized it. You understood that this was not just about marrying someone, it was about becoming whole, about embracing love as a force that transforms, refines, and awakens every hidden part of your being. Type Amen to get blessing 344. Then came the words that shocked even the most hardened hearts: some will falter. Some will deceive. Some will leave without warning. And some, the rarest of all, will stay and fight, even when everything seems lost. They leaned closer, voice now softer, but heavy with meaning. Marriage will demand your courage, your honesty, your unshakable faith. It will strip away illusions and expose the raw truth of your souls. And only then will you know the depth of love that awaits you. Type Amen to get blessing 345. Your soulmate's gaze fell upon you, and in that gaze, you felt the echo of countless lifetimes. They were speaking not to the crowd, but directly to your soul. You are chosen not for ease, but for endurance. You are called not for comfort, but for awakening. And in this journey, every heartbreak, every joy, every silent tear, and every laugh shared is a stepping stone toward the love that transcends time itself. Type Amen to get blessing 346. And then, as if reading the thoughts of every doubter in the room, they said the words that left everyone frozen. Do not be afraid of failure, for failure is the teacher of resilience. Do not fear disagreement, for disagreement is the forge of understanding. Do not resist pain, for pain is the crucible in which love is purified and strengthened. These words hit like lightning, illuminating the hidden shadows within every listener. Type Amen to get blessing 347. And now comes the moment that stunned everyone completely. They whispered, their voice trembling not from fear but from profound truth. The shock you feel now is not the shock of warning, it is the shock of awakening. Your soul is hearing the call it has long awaited. And this call is louder than any fear, brighter than any doubt, and more real than any illusion. Every heartbeat in the room echoed theirs, and the energy shifted. What was once ordinary became extraordinary. What was once unseen became undeniable. And you, the one attuned, felt the sacred pulse of destiny aligning, feeling the invisible threads of fate weaving around you and your soulmate. Type Amen to get blessing 348. They continued, each word cutting through the veils of ignorance and false hope. Some will test your patience. Some will challenge your spirit. Some will mirror your fears, and some will illuminate your strengths. Marriage is not a static state, it is a living, breathing entity that grows through every act of courage, every choice of compassion, and every moment of unyielding love. And then came the secret message meant only for you: do not chase perfection. Do not demand the impossible. Seek alignment. Seek truth. Seek a love that does not diminish, even when the world around you crumbles. This is the love you are called to, and it will change everything once you recognize it. Type Amen to get blessing 349. The room was still, but your soul was ablaze. You realized that these final words about marriage were not just advice, they were prophecy, divine guidance, and a spiritual awakening all at once. And every fiber of your being understood that this message was sent to you at the perfect moment, just before your destiny unfolds fully. Type Amen to get blessing 350. And now, I tell you, take this knowledge, hold it close, and let it resonate in every choice you make. For marriage, when entered with open eyes and an awakened heart, becomes not a binding, but a liberating, transformative force. And your soulmate's final words were the key, the beacon, the divine spark guiding you toward that eternal love. Type Amen to get blessing 351. Their final warning echoes still: do not let fear dictate your path. Do not let doubt cloud your vision. Do not let the world define what love must be. Let your soul, your heart, and your spirit define it. And when you step into marriage, step as one who knows the value of every trial, every joy, every tear, and every laugh. Step as one who understands that love is not just a feeling, it is a sacred force that shapes destinies. And with that, the shock faded, replaced by an inner knowing, a powerful awakening, and the undeniable certainty that you are about to embark on a journey of love unlike anything the world has seen. Type Amen to get blessing 352. Archangel Michael says, "Listen, for the story continues, and what comes next is far more powerful than words can contain." Your soulmate's final words about marriage were only the first ripple. The real wave, the wave that will wash over your heart, shake your spirit, and illuminate the path of your destiny, is now rising. You must hear this, feel this, and understand this, for it will change everything you thought you knew about love, union, and sacred commitment. They spoke of dreams, visions that no one else could see, words that hovered between reality and the unseen. "I have walked through shadows you cannot yet imagine," they said, their eyes shimmering with a light that seemed unworldly. "I have faced storms, endured silence, and known the depth of human frailty. And still, I tell you, marriage is worth every test, every trial, every tear. But only if you enter it awake, conscious of the soul's journey, and prepared to give not just your heart, but your spirit, your very essence, to the sacred union." Type Amen to get blessing 353. The shock in the room intensified as they spoke further, revealing truths that no one dared say aloud. People think marriage is comfort. They believe it is companionship alone. But it is fire. It is water. It is earth and wind combined. It is the elemental force that forges souls together, burning away illusions, eroding false pride, and carving pathways to the divine within each of you. And in that instant, you felt it, the invisible current pulling, guiding, demanding your attention. Type Amen to get blessing 354. Then they shared visions of your future, scenes unfolding like a sacred film only your soul could perceive. You will face days when love feels impossible. You will see betrayal, doubt, and despair. Yet in those moments, you will find your strength, the power that only truth and divine love can awaken. And when you do, you will see that marriage is not about who stays or who leaves, but about who truly grows with you through the fire. Type Amen to get blessing 355. And here comes the moment that shocked everyone into silence. They whispered, a voice like wind through ancient trees. Some marriages will fail, yes. Some will collapse under the weight of lies, deceit, or neglect. But the ones that endure are sacred. They are chosen by the divine. They are guided by unseen hands, protected by forces beyond mortal comprehension. And when you step into such a union, you step into your purpose, your destiny, your most sacred expression of love. The listeners gasped. You, however, felt a deep recognition, as if your soul had heard this message countless times in dreams and silent prayers. Type Amen to get blessing 356. Your soulmate's words grew even more intense, their urgency undeniable. Marriage will demand your honesty, your patience, your forgiveness. It will reveal the darkness in others and within yourself. It will show the truth of your fears, the magnitude of your courage, and the depth of your resilience. And through it all, the love that emerges is not ordinary, it is eternal, divine, and transformative. Type Amen to get blessing 357. Then came the secret, sacred moment meant only for you. When you look into each other's eyes, beyond the laughter and the light, you will see the shadows. And in seeing them, you will understand the soul beneath the surface. This is not to frighten you. This is to awaken you. For only the awakened heart can survive and flourish in the sacred dance of marriage. Type Amen to get blessing 358. And now, hear this truth that left everyone in awe. They leaned closer, voice firm, unwavering. Love is not only joy. It is a challenge. It is a call to bravery. It is a mirror reflecting all that you are, all that you hide, all that you seek to become. Marriage, my beloved, is the arena where love becomes alive, where spirit and soul collide, and where the divine is revealed in ways the heart cannot anticipate. Type Amen to get blessing 359. They paused, letting the words settle like sacred dust upon the room. And then they spoke a line that shocked everyone, even those who had witnessed many truths before. Do not fear your partner's flaws. Do not fear life's uncertainties. Do not fear the unknown. Fear only the unlived potential of your love, the moments of courage never embraced, and the truths left unspoken. Marriage will demand everything of you, but in return, it will awaken everything within you. Type Amen to get blessing 360. Your soul stirred, knowing this was a message of profound awakening. You understood that your soulmate's final words were not caution, they were revelation. They were divine guidance designed to prepare you, to shield you, and to ignite the deepest parts of your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 361. And here is what stunned everyone most. They revealed the hidden enemy, not a person, but complacency, neglect, fear, and misunderstanding. Many will fail because they do not see, they said, they do not hear, they do not awaken. They marry for comfort, for appearances, for fleeting desire. But love, true love, requires vigilance, devotion, and courage. The shock you feel now is nothing compared to the shock of realizing how sacred this journey truly is. Type Amen to get blessing 362. They concluded with a divine promise, a spark of hope that set your spirit alight. For those who listen, who awaken, who embrace the sacred truth, marriage will not merely be a bond, it will be a temple. It will be a sanctuary where your souls meet, where lessons become blessings, and where love becomes eternal. Walk forward with courage, with faith, and with open hearts. The universe, the angels, and I are with you every step of the way. Type Amen to get blessing 363. And so, the shock that rippled through the room faded, leaving only awe, awakening, and a sacred knowing. Your soulmate's words have not only prepared you, they have transformed you, illuminated your path, and revealed the depth of love that is waiting for you. Type Amen to get blessing 364.